Welcome to The American Dream. I'm your host, Craig Sewing. The American Dream is a show we founded based upon real estate, lifestyle, culture, and neighborhoods, showing why this country is great, going all across the country. And today, we're going to show you some great areas and great lifestyles. Let's start the show right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
Hi, y'all. Welcome to The American Dream, Selling Oklahoma. I'm your host today, Laurie Jenkins. This is my daughter, my partner, multi-million-dollar producer, Tiffany Marty. We're going to take you on a sweet little journey today to Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and we're going to show you Sugar Llamas.
Sugar Llamas is a dessert bar located in the heart of BA. They serve the most amazing, fresh, fried, hot mini donuts and the most delicious coffee. Now, we're super excited to introduce you to our very special guest, one of our dear friends and the mayor of Broken Arrow, Deborah Wimpy.
I'm excited to be here with you both. This is exciting.
Thank you for being here.
Deborah, thanks for being here with us. We had Cindy make you a special little treat. This is a turtle frappe. I hope you enjoy that.
Oh, I'm sure I will. It's loaded with goodness.
No one quite has a heart for Broken Arrow like our mayor. Deborah, would you tell us a little bit about what makes Broken Arrow so special to you?
Absolutely. So I think everyone knows I pretty much bleed black and gold, right?
Of course.
My husband and I graduated Broken Arrow together. Our kids grew up in Broken Arrow. Like, it has that unique small town feel, but we're a big city. We have everything you need. You don't need to go to those other cities, you know?
Right. And you have played such a pivotal role in building Broken Arrow to what it is today. How long have you been involved in the community?
Probably a little over 15 plus years as far as business, owning a business and such. And then as far as a council since 2017.
Well, Deborah, thank you for being here with us today on The American Dream, Selling Oklahoma. We really appreciate your time.
I'm so honored you guys asked me. Yes, yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely.
Today we're here with one of my very best friends, Cindy, the owner of Sugar Llamas. Cindy, tell us today why you decided to open your business in the heart of Broken Arrow.
Well, first of all, I love Broken Arrow, you know that. Yes. My kids grew up here. They both graduated high school here. I just can't say enough about Broken Arrow. I love it. But I started the business because I've always had an entrepreneurial mindset, and I have always wanted to open my own business. I never knew what it was gonna be. One day I saw this cute little store. It was called Sugar Llamas, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go in there because I'm a sugarholic. I love sugar. And so I went in, and I was literally in this store for probably 3 minutes. And I was like, hey, has your owner ever thought about selling this or franchising? And she said, yeah, actually he is. And he took my number. 3 days later, he called me, got the ball rolling, and months later opened it. And it's been a blessing.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about it.
Today we're in the Rose District, and we're meeting with Nick and Jamie Parker, the owners of Born Again Restore. And we want to know a little bit about their love for the Rose District.
Thank you guys so much for having us. Would you mind sharing with us what inspired you to start renovating in what is now known as the Rose District? We
moved down from Michigan about 13 years ago to Oklahoma. And growing up in Michigan, we had a passion for just older structures, older homes that stood the test of time. In Oklahoma, it's a little bit more difficult to find those structures that have that age and that character than it was back in Michigan. So naturally, we were drawn to the Rose District because of its age and because of the historical nature of a lot of the structures within downtown. And so just one by one, we decided that we would just start kind of picking them up and restoring them, bringing them back to their former glory, and then finding a new homeowner that would love it as much as we did.
We kind of like started with renovations, you know, buying old houses and making them new, but we found ourselves tearing them down almost to like one wall standing.
Yeah.
And so then that caused us to start really building new construction. And so really that's been our new love, is new construction downtown. And we're seeing so many families come and just love the Rose District. And so it's encouraging us to really build our community and have lots of really cool neighbors. So.
Yeah.
How many homes do you think you've redone here in the Rose District?
For a number of years, we didn't keep track, but just recently we put together kind of a video that showed just the impact that we've had, and we're almost at 60 right now that we've
That's
done,
great.
within the Rose District.
We had so much fun today featuring the Rose District, Sugar Llamas, Born Again Restore, and our beloved mayor, Deborah Wimpy.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on The American Dream, Selling Oklahoma. Tulsa has so many vibrant neighborhoods.
We're in one today where you can live, shop, eat, worship, play, learn, all within walking distance of each other.
We're in Brookside. I'm Michelle Bradshaw with Coldwell Banker Select.
And I'm her husband, Mark, and this is American Dream Selling Tulsa. Located in the heart of Midtown, Brookside is known as the place to be. Where do we begin? A full belly is always a good start.
There are more than 3 dozen restaurants to choose from, like Lambrusco's.
Brookside is always shining up its appeal with new businesses renovating old spaces. For example, the sparkle is a bit brighter with the addition of J. David Jewelers. And with so many people calling the Brookside area home, Coldwell Bankers opened up one of his offices here.
An old favorite, though, is Ida Red. Need a gift? Something you can't find anywhere else? And maybe tickle your funny bone? Ida Red is just the place.
One of our favorites is Mondo's, a family-owned and operated Italian restaurant.
Let's go inside and make a pizza and find out its recipe for success. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're here with Rob Aloisio, one of the owners of Mondo's. And Rob, we've known each other for many years, but we've never made a pizza together. We're going to do that right now.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Let's do it. Let's start making
All right,
it.
let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, so basically our pizza crust, we make our own dough. It's made with the best flour you can buy, double lot flour, imported from Italy, of course. Our homemade sauce.
So is there a secret to your fabulous food here at Mondo's?
Love. Family recipes and love.
Well, while that's cooking or baking, we're going to check out one of the unique businesses here in the Brookside area, Ida Red.
I love Ida Red.
But we'll be back and we'll be hungry.
Yeah.
And you guys get to eat.
Yeah. Mark and I are here today at my favorite boutique, Ida Red, with Angelie Wright. She's going to tell us all about her store and take it away because I have a lot to say, but I want you to tell everybody about your store.
Well, welcome. This is Ida Red. We've been here since 2008. Our mission here, my mission, is to spread joy. So we do that through all sorts of fun products and gifts. If you need a gift for anybody or maybe yourself, maybe something to bring yourself joy, we probably have it. Our other side of us is we love Oklahoma and we sell lots of great Oklahoma-made things. And
they promote Oklahoma for sure.
Oklahoma t-shirts galore. I mean, you name it, we got it.
I was telling her that the socks. These are some of my favorite things to give to people. It always makes people happy.
Yeah.
It's the best.
You can't go wrong with a good pair of socks.
Ida Red is in the heart of Brookside. Why is this a good place to be?
Yeah, we're so honored to be in the heart of Brookside, first of all. But we love it here. There's all sorts of things to do and all the different kinds of people mixed together on Brookside. All kinds of restaurants or shopping or, you name it.
Well, Angeline, thank you so much for showing us around Ida Red. It's a great place. We're hungry and we have a pizza to eat now.
Eat some pizza for me, okay?
Okay, we will.
Maybe some garlic bread.
My favorite pizza, of course.
You know, Rob, over the years, Mondo's has had the chance to move in other parts of Tulsa.
Yes.
But you built a brand new restaurant just 2 blocks from your old restaurant. Why stay here in the Brookside?
Oh, just rooted here in the Brookside area. Love it. My business is on 35th Place and my house is on 35th Place. I live 2 blocks. My dad's, 4 blocks that way, but we've always loved the Brookside area and the community, and we're just rooted in this community and love it. The people are fantastic.
Yeah.
And so is the food.
Thank you, Rob, for showing us your restaurant and feeding us today.
Oh, it's fabulous pizza. Thank you, Rob.
Always a pleasure.
And thank you, Ida Red and Lambrusco.
And thank you for watching another edition of American Dream, Selling Tulsa.
Hello, this is Kurt Handwerker, your host with American Dream Television, Selling Tulsa. Today we're going to be seeing something new, a brand new condo complex in the Arts District of downtown Tulsa called the Davenport, located right next to the historic Haynes Ballroom. This is going to be great. Let's take a moment and go meet the owner and one of the prime developers of this complex. Okay, we are here with Lori Schramm, one of the owners and developers of the Davenport Luxury Loft Condos. She's going to show us around. Hi, Lori.
Hi, welcome to the Davenport. Let's take a look at some of our model units. And I'll start by kind of showing you how flexible it is, the access control system.
Okay.
So you've got multiple ways that you can get in. You can have a code that you press in, a 5-digit code. You could have a fob that will be like a card. Or there's a really handy, easy-to-use app that as you approach, it knows if you have access.
There you go. None of us leave home without our phones anymore.
Exactly, but Armageddon, you got a key.
Gotcha. Lori, tell me about this beautiful condo. What are some of the special features?
Well, every one of our condos is an open floor plan. We have floor-to-ceiling glass, and everyone has a pocketed-in private balcony so that you can enjoy that gorgeous view outside.
That is an incredible view.
So some of the other features that we really did a lot of research early on with other major markets. Other major markets in the rest of the country have been doing this for decades, and so we knew we didn't need to reinvent the wheel. So here, as you've been around the Arts District to see how compact it is, there's really no place to go but up, in a way. And so that was our choice. We have a 135-foot, 10-story building. Wow. All of our parking is enclosed and ventilated on floors 2 and 3. We have some ground floor commercial space, which helps us have a nice effect to the street.
What kind of clients are you looking for, and how did you achieve sales so fast, pre-built?
That's a great question. So the demographics are really people that are interested in lock and leave. They're people that have, they have other homes, other places. Maybe they have something at the lake. Maybe they've got something at a vacation site. Some people are owners of companies, and they travel, and so they really want to be able to not have that yard to maintain, all of the things that are traditional in your single-family residential. So this seems to be a good location, close to the airport. A lot of things to do, and then the simplicity of it all, I think, has been what has been so attractive.
Makes a lot of sense. Tell me about some of the design and some of the functionality of the units.
Great, yes. This unit we're in right now is around 2,500 square feet. It has really the open living, dining, kitchen plan that you see in a lot of single-family homes, but we just intentionally did not add the 3 extra bedrooms that might be in an upstairs in a 4,000 square foot home. But the ground floor will feel and live a lot like a larger home might.
It has that feel.
It does have that feel. So we've done floor-to-ceiling cabinetry that has an amazing amount of storage up above, and then an open kitchen so that you can really entertain and then enjoy being with your friends and your family. Kurt, let me show you some of the other things that people are looking for. One is not to give up closet space.
My wife would kill for this particular closet.
So if you're in a condo setting, it really makes sense to use some of the interior space of the building. And this is one where we don't need windows necessarily. So we just stack this back, have this lovely, oversized closet with laundry. As if you are here, you and your wife, you probably will appreciate having the laundry right in the same space you're generating.
Lori, thank you so much for showing us around. This is beautiful. To everybody else, come see us next time on American Dream Television, Selling Tulsa. Right now, you're seeing what it looks like from 135 feet over the Tulsa Arts District. See you next time.
Welcome to American Dream TV, Selling Tulsa. I'm your host, Robert Smith. Today we're going to take you on a tour of Tulsa's historic buildings. I'm at the Philcade here to meet Jeffrey Tannenhouse with Tulsa Tours. I'm here with Jeffrey Tannenhouse in this beautiful Art Deco building built during the Oklahoma oil boom of the 1920s. Jeffrey, tell us a little bit about this building.
Welcome to the Philcade. This is named for oilman Wade Phillips, who opened this building in 1931. It was designed before the Depression, but was completed after the crash. Wade Phillips was a very successful oilman. His two older brothers founded Phillips Petroleum Company north of Tulsa. And Wade went out, made his own fortune, and began to build grand monuments in town, such as the Philbrook, the Phil Tower, and this building, the Philcade, opening in 1931.
Now, Art Deco from that period seems to be really relevant in Tulsa. Why is that?
So Art Deco and Tulsa kind of come of age together. And Art Deco was born out of World War I and had a coming out show in Paris at an exposition in 1925. And that coincides with a tremendous building boom in downtown Tulsa because of the surrounding oil that was being discovered.
The details in these buildings are extraordinary. What do you know about the craftsmanship?
You have these marble walls with these fluted pilasters, these columns that have these grooves that draw the eye up. And then you get to the ceiling that has just an array of geometric shapes in these muted pastel colors that were popular during the Art Deco times. And this first act of Art Deco is called Zigzag. It incorporates a lot of geometry, verticality.
One of my favorite details about this building are these chandeliers that I understand were made somewhere locally.
Absolutely. These chandeliers were made in Sand Springs at Empire Chandelier Company, and they are bronze filigree chandeliers that have hand-cut circular glass, which was very luxurious for the time.
I understand there's quite a bit of Native American symbolism in this architecture. Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, so Wade Phillips worked for his older brothers in Osage Nation, and it was there that he became familiar with tribal motifs. And he had his architect incorporate some of the Osage tribal designs onto the ceiling. These silver diamonds that are backed by the pink and blue.
That's absolutely fascinating.
I'd love to show you another Art Deco gem that incorporates native motifs into the Art Deco.
We would love to see it.
Let's go.
All right. Here we are in another one of Tulsa's hidden gems that the public doesn't even have access to. This is the Pythian building, built in the 1930s, another form of true Art Deco style. Can you tell us a little bit about this building?
Absolutely. This building symbolizes the richness of the Roaring Twenties. At the same time, it's a victim of the Great Depression, as it opens in 1930, and the two oilmen who were financing the building were heavily invested in the stock market and had to sell the building, and it never achieves its full height. It was going to be a 10-story hotel on top of this beautiful lobby here.
Such great architecture detail here. I love this.
There's geometric shapes on basically every surface in this building. And the floor is based off of an Indian blanket pattern. So you have lots of geometric motifs, but taken from the native styles influencing Art Deco here in Tulsa.
Absolutely gorgeous building. Jeffrey, thank you for taking us a tour of these iconic buildings. The history is fascinating.
My pleasure.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm your host, Robert Smith. We'll see you on the next episode of American Dream TV.
Welcome to Tulsa. We are here west of Maine and have something really inspiring to share with you. Have you ever wondered what happens to industrial buildings when they become shut down or abandoned?
And today we're going to be talking to our good friends here at Wampa as to why this place is so special. Hi, I'm Michael Ford.
And I'm Jessica Ford, and we are your host of American Dream TV.
Here with my good friend Michael Mason, one of the creative geniuses behind Wampa, which is really a truly special place. And so, Michael, I wanted to meet with you and tell our audience, what makes this place so special. Tell us the story behind Wampa.
Well, Wampa came about almost organically, and it had a pretty glorious past. It had been part of the Freddie Cooper manufacturing company that served the oil industry. They were making oil rigs here, so it's a huge 50,000 square foot facility. It's turned into a creative co-working compound. Tulsa's creative class really needed a place to come together and form a community. So we've got the creatives and the people that support them here.
Wow, and I think it feeds into the audience of people that are wanting to possibly relocate here to be a part of what Wampa is.
When people drive into this little compound, they feel like they're discovering a secret and they see their own potential. And so really what is so beautiful about this place to me, we try to promote things like freedom and freedom of expression.
What brought you here? I had a friend that's also a filmmaker. Okay. And he was here and telling me about the space. I was at another space that wasn't creative at all. We're also in kind of a funky area. I mean, we're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but you really kind of get this feel of this is an up and coming area. And for me, it just feels special and unique.
My name is Skip Hill. I'm an artist. I relocated to Tulsa probably about 3-4 years ago. I came to Wampa, checked it out, walked all through the facilities. We have a commercial photographer, documentary filmmakers, even people who do contracting for home builders, remodelers, and a florist, wonderful floral if you need flowers on the way out. I'm a fan for succulents myself. And so this is a great all-around place.
We found that being in this facility has really kind of helped us stay plugged in with the kind of community and network that we really are focused on serving anyway. It really makes it easier for us, I think, to make the kind of connections and grow the business in the direction that we want to grow it than it would be if we were in like a strip mall in another part of town or something. This place has a lot more of an identity. And the other tenants here, there's a lot of kind of a cross-pollination, and so we do work together a lot. It's been really cool.
This Airbnb is minutes to downtown, where you'll be able to enjoy the culture, the lifestyle, and the entertainment that all Tulsa has to offer. You have to check out this eclectic Airbnb.
Well, thank you for joining us for this episode. I'm Michael Ford.
And I'm Jessica Ford, and we will see you next time on the American Dream TV.
Today we are in Tulsa's Art District, home to a diverse collection of shops, restaurants, and Guthrie Green. I'm Mackenzie Rearick with the American Dream TV, and I'm so excited to show you a small glimpse into the culture here of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa's Art District is a hub for anyone living in or visiting the city. There's plenty of food, drinks, live music, museum tours, and holds Guthrie Green, an urban park that hosts many events from concerts to art festivals or just a spot to get outside and enjoy the sunshine. are just down the street from Guthrie Green, and I am so excited to bring you to this restaurant, Tulsa's hidden gem, the Bull in the Alley. Let's check it out. So we've got Elliot Nelson here, owner of the Bull in the Alley. Thank you so much for joining me and being able to describe a little bit more. So, for background, you've got multiple restaurants here in Tulsa and have been really the scene of the restaurant industry here in Tulsa since McNally's. And taking a chance back then, you've got the Bull in the Alley now. This concept is fascinating to me. No marketing, no social media, a website with a phone number to make reservations. Can you tell us a little bit about that concept and how that came to be?
Yeah, so the Bull in the Alley was the 10th restaurant we'd opened in downtown Tulsa, and it was kind of the top for us. We were kind of reaching with it, and so for us, we wanted to make it special. And in that, we thought, we went on mass market. We don't want you to be able to just click on a link to get a reservation. We wanted to make it somewhat of a process where you had to call a number and get a real human to make a reservation. And so we've been really happy with the way it's worked out. It's 7 years old now. It is off an alleyway with an unmarked door. And the only ad we ever ran was a personal post on my Facebook page with a phone number. It's been crazy success, more than we ever imagined.
Can you describe one dish that you would absolutely, visitors need to have after they come here?
Yeah, so our feature here is the 28-day wet-aged porterhouse, which is cut 1.5 inches thick. It's USDA prime. So we get that steak, we cook it in an 1800-degree broiler. We sear it off rare, cut it off the bone, slice it, clarified butter and Maldon salt on it, put it back in the broiler, bring it up to medium rare, medium, whatever is ordered, and then serve it. It's absolutely incredible.
With the wine, what would you pair with the whole meal?
And we have a couple of really great Merlots I like. The Palmyre Merlot is probably my favorite. And then if you don't have a budget, I would say that the Haute Brion is probably the best wine you can get in the house. We have several different vintages and just a wine I love, and so we try to keep it in stock all the time.
I love it. And the big talk really here with the Bull in the Alley is the dessert. And I know the food is delicious,
right.
but what is your favorite dessert that you have here?
Yeah, so our kind of featured dessert is our turtle pie. And we buy the best ice cream we can get. We take the ice cream out of the buckets and we reshape it into this big kind of mounded dome. We mix cinnamon and sugar in with it as we mound it. It sits in a graham cracker crust. And then we cover it with chocolate, caramel, and macadamia nuts, and it's absolutely incredible. It's a problem. You can't stop eating it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably need to pull people out of
Right.
their
That's right.
seats by the end. Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing so much about your restaurant, and hopefully we'll get more visitors back in here and keep trucking.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely.
it.
Thank you. Next time you're in Tulsa, be sure to check out all the Arts District has to offer. And don't forget to grab a piece of turtle pie from the Bull in the Alley. I'm Mackenzie Rurick, your host with American Dream TV. We'll see you next time.
Well, hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream. Again, I was your host, Craig Sewing, and the creator of the show. We've had so much fun building this thing. I've traveled all across the country building a real show, not a reality show, about real estate, lifestyle, and culture, featuring positive stories of your marketplaces. I've always said this isn't our show, it's yours. We just get to reflect the cool stories back to you. So thank you so much for those stories. Thank you for following our show, and don't forget to follow us on social media. We'll catch you next time. And of course, cheers to your American dream.